us. We're really happy to have Maria Kiang from Maria Kiang Chinese Art join us today. She specializes in Chinese jades and scholars items. So welcome, Maria. So can you tell us a bit about yourself and your gallery?
I'm Maria of Maria Kiang Chinese Art. I've been dealing in Chinese art since 2006, so that's about 14 years now. And I've been exhibiting in Fine Art Asia since 2008. My little niche focus is on scholars' objects. In case you're wondering what scholars' objects are, fundamentally, it is stationary, okay? But it is stationary as much as tea is to a tea ceremony. There's just so much that goes beyond it. Every single item that you have on the desk, it's there for a purpose. The old literati, there's really the elite class who are even capable of reading, first of all. So it's not for the everyday person. It's their implements. It's the things that they appreciated on the desk that can be organized like in a Japanese tea ceremony in a way that they curate their space before they put things on silk or on paper.
Thank you for letting us know, because I think a lot of people are very confused with scholar items and what exactly the purpose is. So which piece will you be sharing with us today?
First of all, okay, I have to delve a little bit deeper because I tend to separate things into 4 categories when it comes to scholars' objects. First is the implements. So it is the stationery. It is the brush, the inkstone, and the ink rest. Every single thing that you can have on the desk. The second are playthings, things that they appreciate, and little objects that they have that they collect, like little knickknacks and things that will help focus their minds. 3, incense. Scholars tend to always have like ethereal incense around their room. 4th is scholars' rocks, like this one, for example, which help with their contemplation and inspiration. So what I have here in this little package is categorized as part of a plaything. When you open it up, it's a box. Okay? Not just any box. It's a box that's inspired by a Japanese technique, with Japanese style, with these little roundels. The box you see here is decorated in an extremely labor-intensive technique called lac bergoté. It's a French term, lac meaning lacquer, and bourgeot, which means sea ear. In Chinese, it's referred to as luo dian. It describes a black inlaid lacquer with tiny pieces of an iridescent bluish-green shell and further accented with gold and silver, creating a trompe-l'œil effect, which deceives the eye with an optical illusion of something being 3-dimensional on a 2-dimensional object. Examples of shell inlay decoration can be seen in China as early as the Tang Dynasty on bronze mirrors and boxes, but examples of shell inlay on black lacquered ground can be seen as early as the Yuan Dynasty. Within the box, you have this gold flecks inside. That is characteristic of Edo period, Meiji period, lacquer boxes or in-row. And it's something that's incredibly popular in the imperial court and the Qing dynasties. The decoration of the box interior is in imitation of a uniquely Japanese lacquer technique called makie, where the design is created by sprinkling flecks of gold and silver powders, and it creates a shimmery, iridescent effect. So ever since the Kangxi Emperor, they had Japanese pieces that were given as tribute to the Qing imperial court. And this piece in particular is made during the Yongzheng period. The motif is very Chinese. 2 ladies underneath a tree one playing the flute, and then there's two attendants on the side, like appreciating the music and appreciating nature. Within the box is 4 little attendant boxes. Each have their own different motif. For example, this box cover, and again, the back is like the gold flecks. It's of hibiscus, which represent like wishings for fame and riches and glory. Second is lily here with a butterfly. The lily tends to represent happiness and marriage. Here is a finger citrus with a dragonfly, which represents like happiness and wealth and longevity. The Chinese, they really love their rebuses and symbolism with nature. This is a magnolia, which is a flower that symbolizes like nobility, dignity, beauty, and gentleness. Other examples of this box in the Imperial collection, like in the National Palace Museum, they use it to store like incense powder, or seals, things that will be on the scholars' table, and inspired.
Well, we're really happy that we're able to see such an exquisite piece, the Imperial Lac Bergotte, the box and the cover. Thank you for sharing with us today. Thank you for your time, Maria, and we hope to see you soon.
Yes, see you soon.